Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. It's finally a gorgeous day in Nova Scotia here today, man. It's been a long time coming. So I was just at Art at Night last night in Glasgow. What a great event that was, man. It was awesome. So many talented artists. I got to run into Rob from Atlantic Bushcraft Adventures podcast, which is on every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Atlantic time. You should check that out. Really nice guy, man. Great to, because I've only met him in the comments on his podcast. So it was really nice to get a chance to meet him face to face, shake his hand, have a chat with him for a second. Oh, I can't express to you enough how beautiful it is out here today. So the reason I'm out here today is obviously I'm on the water, but I went and I put up my wooden canoe, my wooden handmade canoe. I put it up for trade the other day, and a guy down Pictou County way contacted me and said he would trade me for a fiberglass canoe, 14-foot fiberglass canoe. So I needed to get rid of the wooden canoe because it was just too heavy, man. Way too heavy for me to portage and move around by myself. And where I hurt my arm there in the winter, I didn't want to push that this spring, but I really wanted to get out canoeing. So on the weekend, I traded with him. And right now, I'm sitting in the canoe that I traded. And so far, so good. I had to portage it in here. My car wouldn't come in as far as I wanted to the lake. So I portaged in here, and it wasn't brutal, man. I made it. Someone just jump at my hand. Anyway, I got a fishing rod with me too. So I've paddled from the landing down below all the way up to the top end of this little lake, and no problem at all. It's beautiful. Glides right along, nice and light. So it's definitely what I was looking for. So thank you very much, Cole. I appreciate it, man. I'm very happy with this trade. I knew it was going to be good when I was able to throw it onto the roof racks of the car by myself. So once I accomplished that, I thought, okay, now it's pretty good. Now, if nobody's around at the landing when I leave, I'll show you how I portaged it in. I used my life jacket as a bit of a padding on my neck and shoulder, and that helped a lot. Anyway, I might put the fishing rod together. I don't know if I want to try fishing out of the canoe yet, because I haven't. Or I think I'm just going to paddle around for a bit, have a look around, and maybe we'll go ashore in a little while and have a nice cup of tea. So, thanks for joining me. There's nothing to this drift. I'm just relaxing, man. The water's, every once in a while, there's a breeze goes through, but the water's just almost glass. And it is almost absolutely quiet in here. Hear the odd vehicle off in the distance, but that's it. Mostly all I'm hearing is birds. Beautiful day. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. It's a fairly large and active beaver house there. Pretty nice looking. I'm just checking this log. Somebody I know was out and saw turtles sunning themselves on a log. And turtles is something I've never really run into in Nova Scotia. So I don't think I've ever found a painted turtle in nature. So I'm checking logs now, man. Anyway, I don't want to get too close to this beaver house. You know beavers. They can get pretty feisty. This time of day, they should be asleep in their den. And down there's the bottom end where I came from. It is told that this lake did hold trout at one time and may potentially still hold the odd trout, but I think it's been mostly taken over by perch, yellow perch, catfish, and bass is what I've heard. I've heard there's some big bass in this little lake, but I have not knuckled into one yet. I'm not counting it out. I might try a cast here in a bit. I can't get over how nice it is today. It's about 15 degrees in Nova Scotia today. And it has been, man, it's been just rugged last week. The weather's been wet and cold. So the transition from April into May for us here in Nova Scotia was a pretty rough one. Lots of rain, lots of freezing cold. We even had flurries one day. Hopefully this is a sign of warmer days to come. There's a great big dam the beavers have made right across this top end of the lake. Get the mud all packed in tight. Bet you see some critters in there eating grass in the evening. Let's head over to our spot over here at the top end. I'm gonna look along this bank for turtles too. Oh, I can hear water running somewhere here. So you maybe noticed I am no expert canoeer. I am an expert at nothing, man. You just have to put that disclaimer in there. This is, I'm not a well-practiced canoe person. I simply have no fear. So I don't mind getting out and trying things. I mean, that's what it's all about for me. Just getting out there, trying something new, experiencing it, seeing if you like it, man. I like it. I like this a lot. There's our little spot over there that we're going to tuck in at. See if we can find a place to make a little cup of tea. I've been looking, I have seen the odd fish break water, but I haven't seen too many under the water. I haven't seen no motion. You would think stacked up along this dam there might be some, though. There's our landing spot right there. Let's see if we can hit it. Oh, I can't say it enough. What a beautiful day. It's a little bit of rocky shore right here and I can tuck into. Right on. This is what I call the top end. No idea what it might be. I suppose top end is as good a name as any. Let's get out and see if we can get a cup of tea on the go. Okay, so full disclosure, you might notice a change in the sound from here on in. Of course, when I went to get out of the canoe to set the tripod out here on the ground, tripod rolled out of the canoe, dunked into the lake, microphone inoperable. I'm getting really hard on these microphones, so I guess I'll try to make a point of talking right to the camera for the rest of this video anyway, so you can hear me. I guess it looks like I'll be ordering new microphones when I get home. Anyway, let's get a cup of tea on the go. Actually, let's see if we can get the hammock chair deployed first. Okay, there we go, folks. We've had a lovely float in the new canoe. Works great, man. I really like it. It's nice and stable. Other than dunking my mic, this was a great drift, man. I'm gonna paddle down the lake now and head her home. I had a lovely cup of Earl Grey tea. That wind's probably bothering yous now. Anyway, talk to yous later. Hope you enjoyed. And remember, folks, you will never find anything unless you go look. Go have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now.